Hello guys and welcome back. In this lecture, we'll be turning our designs here, our illustrations here into 3D. Okay, we're turning our illustrations here into 3D and we're just going to create nice designs from them. Maybe at the end of our designs, we might create a poster, we might create this and that, just playing around with the whole stuff. Okay, now for this, I'm going to maybe adjust my color. Do I like this color? Maybe choose a purple, close to purple. Okay, something close to purple or purple. Yeah. Maybe something darker. Okay, so let me just work with this one. Okay, so now we're going to create we're going to turn our shapes into 3D. As you can see, all these shapes are 2D shapes, right? So we're going to turn our shapes into 3D to see what we can come up with. Now we have this guy here, and we can see this is the shape, and this is just a compound shape. Okay, so all these guys are joined together as one. Okay, so all of them are joined together as one. So I'm just going to apply the effect now. That's the 3D effect. So I'm going to use the extrude effect. I'm going to use the extrude effect, and immediately you see that our extrusion has been created, right? So first thing to do, activate the bevel. Then yeah, we're going to work with the classic bevel. Then just reduce the width like this. Okay, and come down to rotation. Then let's just play around to see which one fits best. Okay, so select this guy here, isometric top. Okay, perfect. Now select these other ones, these other shapes here. Okay, they are also compound shapes, right? They're also compound shapes, and come and apply the plane effect. So click on plane, then come and choose the same rotation you choose for the first one, which is the top, isometric top. Okay, now as you can see, we now have our 3D effect applied on both shapes. Now just adjust it to fit properly. Just adjust it to fit properly, and yeah, as you can see, we're making progress. Just increase the width a bit, and then the height like this, and for the depth we can, I think the previous depth was okay. Now what I want you to do is just select the symbols, select the symbols, then come to light. We want light to really have much effect on them because they are going to be white and they are just meant to reflect light, right? So just increase the intensity of the light for these guys like this. And then for this one, I think we are pretty much done. Next thing to do is just come here, activate your ray tracing, make this high. I want to render at high, so just click render. It's going to take some time. Yeah, and as you can see, we now have our 3D keyboard. Okay, we now have our 3D keyboard. So let me just check how much roughness we have. Okay, I think I am okay with the roughness. I thought I had some metallic effect on it, but I think everything is cool. Everything is cool. Now for this other guy, we just select him. That's the letters, okay, and the symbols. Just come and render. We've not rendered them, so just select them and then come here, activate your ray tracing, high, and then render. Boom. And after rendering, you can now see that they pop out well. Okay. Now we are done with this guy. Go to these other ones. Now for this guy, I want to apply an inflate effect. Okay, so click inflate and just bring it here. and play around with the depth. Play around with the depth to what you want. There is basically no rules with this, just what you want. You can just do what you want. And I'm kind of okay with the rotation. So what do I do next? Just come and activate my ray tracing and click on render. It's going to take some time to render, and we're done. Okay, now we see the effect. Very sweet looking, right? Perfect. Now we're going to work on these other ones. Maybe I should make my my art, or maybe I should create a new artboard. Okay, I should just create a new artboard here. Create a new artboard. Okay, so I can have these other ones here. So for this guy here, I'm just going to give it a background. Okay, then arrange send to back, and while selecting this color, while selecting the color, just come to your color guide tool to see what suggestions Adobe Illustrator has given us to blend well with what we have. Now we have this guy, the background, we have this one. Okay, we have a couple of them, number of them, and I'm just going to go with this one. Okay, I'm going to go with this one and just adjust my artboard a bit to this side and move the background like this, and just come and create a type here. I love keys, but we're not going to write type love because we're going to use this guy here to represent love. Okay, so just come and make your font bigger, kind of centralize the whole thing, increase the space between the lines so it appears like this. Okay, and just for the type, just make this black. I'm using Montserrat's font. Just select the black font if you have it, or you can choose any font that looks good. And I feel like kind of increasing the size of my artboard towards the left hand side. Perfect. And we can just make our font bigger. Okay, and for this guy, we will choose this color or this one or whatever color that will look good, right? This color will do. Perfect. So this is our first design using the 3D effect. Okay, and we have all other shapes here, I'm just going to use I'm just going to create the 3D effect with this guy here. Then I'm going to allow you to create the remaining. Okay, maybe with this other guy and this guy, maybe. Okay, maybe just this ones. I'm just going to do this once, and then you then handle the rest, and then we'll see in the next video. Now for this guy, I'm just going to apply the inflate effect on it quickly. Okay, of course you can maybe create a rotation like this. Okay, or adjust the rotations from these sliders here. We make it look like this. Perfect. And for this one, you can see that there's a cut in the shape, right? So when we apply our inflate, you can see that we now have this kind of effect. So adjust your rotation to maybe something like this. Okay. Perfect. And for these other points, we just give them an inflate effect also. And just arrange them like this. Just maybe make them bigger. No, I think we won't make them bigger. I'll just maintain the size and then just adjust bits. Yeah, this will do. This will do. And for these other guys now, what I want to create is a face, right? I want to create a face. So for this one, we're not going to use the inflate effect. We are instead going to use the extrude effect. I'm just going to extrude my shapes like this, give them an extrusion of 76 pixels. I'm going to copy this, or 76 points rather, then create an extrusion again, then just paste the points 76. Okay, this guy also with an extrusion, maybe 76 will do. Okay, and for all these other ones, just create extrusions, but these extrusions should not be this this deep, right? Just make this one 20, for example. Let's make them 20. Okay, and for this guy, create an extrusion also. Then make the depth 20. Let's select this white shape here. And as you can see, this guy is also cut out. Okay, so select the white shape, and for this one, maybe I'm just going to give it a plane and just inflate it instead. Okay, and kind of rotate it like this. And for the main shape, that's the main mouth, I'm going to extrude. Okay, and then remove it like this. For depth, maybe we reduce the depth to 20. Let's try bringing this guy forward to see what we get here. Okay, so okay, let's leave it like this for now. And then for this other one, I'll just add an inflate effect. Perfect. Now we're going to just start adjusting our shapes here to make it look more like a face, right? So I'm going to drag this one to this point, and this guy, I'm going to just send him to the back so it can look like it's at the other side. Adjust it a bit, just this guy, and then just try to create an accurate perspective. Okay, and I think we can start to work with them arranged like this. Okay, so let's select this one and then come on, give it a bevel. Come on, select the round, just make it look like this. And same also with all of them, give all of them a bevel and then select the round. Okay, perfect. Same with these guys, bevel, round. And we might not be seeing much happening here, but after we render it, we'll see what's happening better. And give this guy also a bevel, round. Same also with this guy, round. Yeah, and we're pretty much done with this. So you can now begin to render, right? So select this guy, and I'm feeling that maybe I shouldn't use the highest quality of rendering because it takes time to render. Okay, so I might just maybe I'm just go with the low quality for now. And yeah, let's just use the low quality. I think this is good, manageable. Perfect. So select your shape and click render. Okay. Select your shape and click render. Select your shape, click render, and wait. Select your shape, click render, and wait, like we've always done. Perfect. Select your shape and click render. Perfect. And then, okay, we have these guys to do. Select, click render. Select, click render. And as you can see, we are now having a better visual on the effect here. Same with this guy. Click render. Click render. Yep, and perfect, perfect, perfect. We now have all our shapes in 3D, okay? And I feel like doing one more thing here. I'm just going to create an ellipse, give it a brown color, okay? Then just come and give it an inflate effect. Come to materials, and then give it a wooden finish. So which one will we select? Let's select this guy. So give it a wooden finish, this large wood. Okay, perfect. Okay, for density under materials properties, you just increase it a bit. Yeah, and we want to leave all of the settings as they are, but of course you can check, you can adjust them for yourselves to see if you can get something better. Okay, but I'm just going to leave mine like this. So come and render. Perfect. So with this, we have been able to achieve our 3D effects. Yeah, our 3D effects. Now we can just select this guy, drag it here to create a background. Okay. And then maybe select these ones, bring them up a bit. And for this guy, just send it to the back. Okay. And one final thing to do, just select this color so I can see what Adobe Illustrator will suggest for me. So because I moved it upwards, it's just trying to update the effects. Okay, now it's done. And when I now come to my color guides too, I am now given different options to choose from. Okay, so okay, I think I'll go with this one. And finally, what I want to do is come to your ellipse tool, then create an ellipse, bring it to the front. Of course, it's at the front, and then come to your gradient tool and give it a radial gradient like this, just a black and white gradient. And then come here to reverse the gradient, and then come to the white channel, select it, come to opacity, then give it 0. What do we want to make? We want to create a shadow effect, okay, on the ground. So just kind of reduce, holding down Alt, just reduce, drag and reduce your shadow or your shape like this. Okay, just reduce it like this. Then select, while selecting it, select also the background layer and arrange send to the back. So they are both sent to the back. Okay, and this is what we have. You can come on opacity. Okay, or come here, either of the places. So when you click, you see this now opens up, and you can now just choose multiply. Okay, come and just adjust the slider for the gradient here. Sorry, that's too much. Okay, or rather just select this guy here and give it a 70% opacity. And yeah, this is what we now have. We can also duplicate it for this other shape here, right? Yeah, so with this, we've come to the end of this lecture. So just go about and create the 3D effect for these shapes. And in the next lecture, we're going to go about and create some cool designs with what we've created so far and even more. Okay? So see you in the next one.